In the dazzling era of Hollywood, where glamour and fame reigned supreme, a star emerged with a brilliance that mesmerized audiences worldwide. Mary Pickford, often celebrated as America's sweetheart, was not merely a beloved figure on the silver screen. She was a powerful force behind the camera. Her angelic visage and charming curls masked a steely resolve, and an unyielding ambition to dominate her cinematic creations. Pickford's influence extended far beyond her performances, as she played a pivotal role in shaping the film industry itself. She co-founded United Artists, a studio that allowed artists to maintain creative control over their work, a revolutionary concept at the time. This move not only empowered her but also set a precedent for future filmmakers. However, her drive for control often led to clashes with directors and co-stars, revealing a side of her personality that was far from sweet. The complexities of her character illustrate that even the most adored figures can harbor darker traits, challenging the notion of celebrity perfection. Martha Raye was known for her bold personality and remarkable improvisational skills, which often led to conflicts on set. Her strong commitment to delivering genuine performances sometimes clashed with the visions of directors. Raye was not one to shy away from expressing her opinions, and this assertiveness could create tension during filming. While many admired her talent and dedication, others found her approach challenging. She believed in the importance of authenticity in her roles, which sometimes meant pushing back against the creative decisions made by those in charge. This determination to stay true to her craft often resulted in heated discussions and disagreements. Despite these conflicts, Raye's ability to captivate audiences with her performances remained undeniable. Her willingness to stand up for her artistic choices showcased her passion for acting, even if it meant facing criticism from her peers. This complex dynamic made her a memorable figure in Hollywood, illustrating that the world of film can be as tumultuous as it is glamorous. Her intense dedication to her roles often led to frictions on set, particularly during the production of I Want to Live. Susan Hayward was known for her demanding nature, which stemmed from her commitment to authenticity in her performances. She believed that to truly portray a character, one must immerse themselves completely in the role, which sometimes created tension with directors and fellow actors. This drive for realism was not just a professional trait, it was deeply personal. The impact of her personal tragedies, especially the death of her husband, weighed heavily on her. This loss affected her on-set demeanor, as she struggled to balance her private turmoil with the demands of her career. Her emotional state often seeped into her performances, making them more powerful, but also more challenging for those around her. Colleagues sometimes found it difficult to work with her during these times, as her grief could manifest in various ways, from intense focus to moments of frustration. Despite these challenges, her talent shone through, and she became a celebrated actress. However, the intersection of her personal struggles and professional life painted a complex picture of a woman who was both fiercely dedicated and deeply affected by her experiences. This duality made her a compelling figure in Hollywood, illustrating that the pressures of fame and personal loss can create a unique, sometimes difficult, dynamic in the world of acting. Merle Oberon's secretive nature and her insistence on maintaining a carefully crafted public persona often led to tensions on set. This was particularly evident during the production of Wuthering Heights, where her relationship with director William Wyler became strained. Oberon was known for her desire to control how she was perceived, which sometimes clashed with the creative process. Her approach to acting and her personal life created an atmosphere that some colleagues found challenging. Her marriages, especially to the influential producer Alexander Korda, played a significant role in shaping her career. Korda's support helped elevate her status in Hollywood, but it also contributed to her reputation as a difficult actress. Many perceived her as receiving favoritism due to her marriage, which fueled rumors about her demanding behavior on set. This perception of Oberon as a diva added to the complexities of her relationships with fellow actors and directors. The combination of her secretive nature and the dynamics of her personal life made her a controversial figure in the film industry, leaving a lasting impression on those who worked with her. Betty Grable was a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for her charm and talent. However, behind her glamorous image lay a demanding side that often created tension with studios and co-stars. Her insistence on top billing in films showcased her understanding of her star power. Grable was not shy about negotiating specific conditions for her roles, which sometimes led to conflicts during contract discussions. This hard bargaining reflected her awareness of her worth in the industry, but it also earned her a reputation as difficult to work with. Many studio executives found her demands challenging, and co-stars sometimes felt the strain of her strong personality. While she was beloved by fans for her performances, the behind-the-scenes dynamics painted a different picture. Grable's determination to secure her place at the top of Hollywood's hierarchy revealed a complex character, one who was not afraid to assert herself in a competitive environment. This aspect of her career adds depth to her legacy, showing that even the brightest stars can have a demanding side. Lana Turner's personal life was filled with drama and scandal, which often overshadowed her successful acting career. One of the most notorious incidents was her relationship with Johnny Stompanato, a mobster who became a significant figure in her life. Their tumultuous relationship was marked by violence and jealousy, leading to a tragic climax when Stompanato was killed in Turner's home. This incident not only made headlines but also affected her reputation in Hollywood. The media frenzy surrounding the case painted her as a femme fatale, which complicated her public image and career. Turner's on-set behavior also became a topic of discussion. She was known for being difficult to work with at times, which contributed to her notoriety. Her personal struggles, including multiple marriages and relationships, added to the perception of her as a troubled star. Despite her talent and beauty, these scandals and her challenging behavior created a complex legacy that many remember today. The combination of her personal turmoil and professional challenges made her a figure of fascination and controversy in Hollywood. Ava Gardner's life was marked by her fierce independence and a refusal to conform to Hollywood's strict standards. Known for her beauty and talent, she was also famous for her outspoken nature. This candidness often put her at odds with the conservative values of the film industry during her time. Her tumultuous marriage to Frank Sinatra was a significant part of her story. Their relationship was passionate, but fraught with challenges, reflecting both their strong personalities. Gardner's insistence on authenticity in her performances sometimes led to disagreements with producers and directors. She believed in portraying characters with depth and realism, which was not always welcomed in an industry that often preferred polished images. Despite these conflicts, her commitment to genuine acting resulted in some of the most memorable performances in film history. Her ability to convey raw emotion and complexity made her a standout actress, even as she navigated the pressures of fame and public scrutiny. Gardner's life and career illustrate the struggles of an artist who valued truth over image, making her a unique figure in Hollywood's history. Known as America's sweetheart, Mary Pickford was a pioneering figure in early Hollywood, celebrated for her on-screen roles and significant behind-the-scenes influence. She was one of the first stars to gain immense popularity, and her charm captivated audiences across the nation. However, her journey in the film industry was not without its challenges. During the production of Coquette in 1929, her insistence on perfection and control became evident. Pickford was deeply involved in every aspect of the film, from the script to the final cut. This dedication, while admirable, led to notable clashes with director Sam Taylor. Their disagreements highlighted the tension between artistic vision and directorial authority. Pickford's desire for control extended to the editing process, where she pushed for changes that reflected her vision of the character and story. While many admired her commitment to her craft, others perceived her as overbearing. This complex dynamic showcased her groundbreaking role in film production as she navigated the male-dominated industry of her time. Her legacy remains a testament to the challenges faced by women in Hollywood, as well as the impact of her contributions to the art of filmmaking. Gabor's flamboyant personality and unconventional career approach often led to conflicts in professional settings. Known for her candid remarks, she was not afraid to speak her mind, which sometimes rubbed people the wrong way. Her diva-like demands were legendary, and she had a reputation for being difficult to work with. Despite these challenges, her charisma shone through, allowing her to maintain a strong public presence. Gabor had a unique ability to keep herself in the spotlight, often using her wit and charm to navigate the ups and downs of Hollywood life. She became a lasting figure in the industry, celebrated not just for her acting but for her non-conformist approach to fame. Her life was a blend of glamour and controversy, making her a fascinating character in the world of entertainment. Gabor's legacy is one of a woman who defied the norms of her time, leaving an indelible mark on Hollywood that continues to be remembered. Joan Fontaine's career was marked by a notable rivalry with her sister, Olivia de Havilland. This sibling competition not only influenced their personal lives, but also cast a shadow over Fontaine's professional relationships. The tension between the two actresses was well known in Hollywood, creating an atmosphere that was often scrutinized on set. Fontaine's reserved and aloof demeanor, which many found charming, sometimes led others to misinterpret her as cold or distant. This misunderstanding complicated her interactions with colleagues and made it difficult for her to form close bonds in the industry. Despite her talent and success, the rivalry with de Havilland loomed large, affecting how others perceived her. The pressure of living in the shadow of a famous sister added to the challenges Fontaine faced in her career. Her performances were often overshadowed by the drama of their relationship, making it hard for her to escape the narrative that surrounded her. This dynamic not only impacted her work, but also shaped her legacy in Hollywood, where personal relationships often intertwine with professional success. Greer Garson's working preferences and her vocal input on film direction and scripts often created tensions with filmmakers. This was largely due to her strong commitment to maintaining a sophisticated image, which she believed was essential to her roles. Her desire to shape her characters and influence the storytelling process was particularly evident in her performance in Mistress Miniver. In this film, she not only delivered a powerful portrayal, but also took an active role in discussing the direction and nuances of her character. This involvement showcased her influence in the creative process, but also led to strained relationships with directors, notably William Wyler. Their differing visions sometimes clashed, as Garson sought to ensure that her characters resonated with the audience in a meaningful way. This dynamic illustrates the complexities of working in Hollywood, where artistic integrity can sometimes conflict with directorial authority. Garson's dedication to her craft and her insistence on contributing to her roles made her a standout actress, but it also highlighted the challenges that can arise when strong personalities meet in the film industry.